All right, guys, you heard Roger Goodell, right? He doesn't want to hear complaining. This draft is going to go on. But, Dan, how different is it going to be because this offseason has been so different?
I don't think it's going to be that much different in the sense of every team is at a disadvantage. Look, they've already scouted. They've already seen film. They talked to players at the Combine. They talked to players at the Senior Bowl. I know a lot of experts have said that, this is going to be so different, and you're going to see players fall in the draft, and you're going to see players drafted too high because of one thing or another. That happens every single year. Every single year somebody goes above where they should, and every year somebody falls below where they should. Every team's at the same disadvantage this year.
I just think this year is going to make it so much more important to have that look at the tape, to see what guys have done, whether it's an in-person visit that you've seen, or the tape. I know everyone talks about it, but there's not going to be as much of an interpersonal connection meeting with the guys that want to get drafted, or the draftees. So instead of falling in love with guys' personality and who he is off the field, it's all about who he is on the field, and maybe that's a benefit.
Yeah, I'm the only one that can go back to the old days, but before there were pro days, before there were all these visits, before all of that went on, you know what happened? The smart teams made good decisions. The bad teams made dumb ones. So I think that's what's going to go on. But, Dan, this offseason's been strange. Kirk Herbstreit talking today saying he doesn't know if there's going to be football at all in the fall. Imagine that.
Yeah, it seems like the Bills' second half collapse in the playoffs in Houston seems like forever ago. And then it seems like forever in the future that the Bills are going to be back at New Era Field with Josh Allen throwing to Stephon Diggs. It's a very fluid time, obviously, with everything changing. You just don't know.
Yeah, I mean, everything's so unprecedented that to think that a sport that's played basically in the fall would not happen is scary to think about. But at the same time, I mean, things the way that they've been going, the way that so many sports have been shut down, it's be crazy for this not to kind of affect football, especially when you think about the summer and training camp starting at the end of July.
Yeah, we've talked about that already. Right now, I don't like the chances of any training camp happening at St. John Fisher. I think if these teams get together, they're going to be done at their home places because it's going to be so difficult to get this season going. We'll try to think optimistic thoughts. We'll be talking about the draft coming up, and we'll see where we go from there. All right, thanks, guys.